Hi everybody, how are you doing today? It's a really sunny day here, and it's Monday, and I had a really busy weekend as usual. So I hope everyone else had a good weekend. I know that a few people like Marnie and I'm trying to think who else lives over that way are having a hard time from that Hurricane Matthew. And I want everybody to remember them in their prayers and thoughts. Marnie hasn't had power for like 3 days so far, and she said there's people that have it way worse than her. So, she has a YouTube channel, by the way. Marnie Causey is her name, and fortunately, I have no family. I do have some other friends that live that way. But they are okay, and so that's that. It's only about 2 more weeks out here at the camper, and it's kind of in and out at this point, but I am working on stuff, getting it ready for the winter. And even in the winter, we will come out here, for a little getaway, like for a couple of days or so, because it's it's, we can keep it warm and stuff, and while we won't have water exactly, we can bring water. We will leave some water here in the bathtub. I usually leave jugs of water, and there is one shower here that is up in the very front, that is in the building in the front. It's called the Ranger Station, and you can use that shower, which I did when I've been out here before in the winter. Usually, though, if you're trying to come up for a weekend, make sure that you've showered before you come. If you're going to be here a couple days, you don't have to worry about it. But if you need a shower, there is a place to shower. It's always a sad time of year for me and for a lot of people, because we are like a little community out here, and it's just sad to see everybody. You're not going to see most of them until next summer, and it's kind of a sad thing. But this is like the 15th year I've done it, so it's not like it's kind of like you just say, okay, well, there's next year we're going to do this, and we're going to have this, and so that's how it is. I'm babbling here, I'm sorry. I do love my place, and we've really been working on it a lot, so it's getting very nice and comfy, and more homey than it had been for a long time for me. So anyway, Friday, what did I do Friday? I don't remember what I did Friday night. Saturday, Ron had a meeting, and I was here all day. I was working on homework, reading and stuff, and it was a real nice day, if I remember. Oh, I know, it was really warm in the morning, and I was going to go out and take a ride around, and the wind changed, and it got really cool, so I didn't go for a ride. But Ron came home from his meeting limping. His big toe was starting to get infected, so I said, well, we need to go to the emergency room right away. So we did, and they gave him a shot in both cheeks of his butt. He was very, very not happy about that. I felt kind of bad for him, and he was lucky he didn't see the needle, because them needles were like giant needles. And then he had he got 2 prescriptions for his 2 antibiotic prescriptions, plus 1 for pain of ibuprofens, but I don't know, it was kind of funny. But he got that, and I asked him already yesterday how was his toe. He goes, I don't know. So I have to look at it today, because guys, what can you say? I know I have guy subscribers out there, and I'm sorry, I'm not dissing you, I'm just saying men are funny. That's why men and women are so different, I guess. God was working overtime up there when he made man and woman. Um, so when we got done doing that, we ran and got a pizza, and it was so good. And we had some sangria, and it was good. Brian kept filling my glass, filling it, but I still was okay. So after that, we went to the Dollar Tree. This is what I'm going to do. I have a small Dollar Tree haul here. And we came home, and honestly, I think we went right to sleep. We went to bed. Yesterday, we went to church. No, I'll take that back. We went to Liam, my youngest grandson's football game. And he didn't get any, I was going to say home runs. He didn't get any touchdowns this week. But I'll tell you what, that little guy, he gets the ball and he runs and runs. He's only 6, and he's running and running and running. And he gets almost to the end zone, and then he'll get tackled. 2 different times this happened. And then they will switch their strategy, and this other kid carries the ball over the line. So they did, get their touchdowns anyway, but we were playing a rival city's team, and it's a city that I go to church in, and so it was kind of I think they got an extra touchdown that we didn't get, so I was kind of like, eh. But anyway, they don't count them, so Liam just looked adorable, and we had a good time, and I got to sit next to my other grandson, his brother, so it was fun. And we rushed out of there, ran to church, went to church, rushed out of there, left, and Ron wanted to eat something because I was going to a shower. So we went and got something to eat, rushed out of there, ran home to Portage, where we live, and I had to get a gift card and some diapers. That was another thing I was going to give. And he had to get his prescription, so hurried up and left there, came home, I had bought some little books at the Dollar Tree, and I put the gift card in the envelope, and then I wrapped the diapers that were supposed to be for a separate raffle at the, I never heard of it, but a separate raffle at the shower. I think it was one way to get everybody to bring diapers, so I don't know. I always take diapers as a gift anyway, so anyway, I went to the shower. It was a very nice shower, very long. I don't think I've ever been to a shower that long, but it was nice. And I got lucky. One of the things is up on the counter, but I won a keychain. And then I won, for the raffle for the diapers, I won. And I got these glasses and glass pitcher. I don't really need a glass pitcher, but I did need glasses, so I said, well, that's cool. So I got four glasses. I'll just take the pitcher and give it to the Goodwill. And I won a gas card, so I gave that to Ron. So that was pretty good. I was happy. I mean, I would have been happy if I didn't win, but I was happy that I won. And so I came back. Ron made popcorn, and we watched a movie. And it was the day the Earth stood still with Keanu Reeves. It was way different than the old one, but I thought it'd be kind of cool to watch that since it's getting close to Halloween. And then he was doing something. I don't know what he was doing, and I was laying on the couch watching the news. Oh, first I was watching the end of the stupid debate. And then I was watching the news, and I fell asleep. I woke up. He was already in bed. I was sawing logs in the living room. So that was last night. So, with all that said, I've been yakking for almost 10 minutes, and I haven't even done the haul yet. So I think it's time I pretty much hurry and do the haul. I got a lot of necessities. Sorry, I'm shaking bags here. I got 2 rolls of paper towels for out here. I found these stickers, and I got them because I love the little kitty cat on the chair, the ones that say life. Yeah, I don't know if you can see it without the glare. I thought those were cute. I bought 2 pairs of scissors for out here because the ones I had were so sticky from cutting tape and stuff from when I was doing something that they weren't I couldn't even open and close them. So I bought 2 pair. They didn't have any of the better brands. These are the Dot brand, but they're not bad. I bought a bottle of the headache medicine, which is what I use when I'm hurting. Let's see, that's another paper towel. I thought I'd try these kind of garbage bags, the drawstring ones with the Island Breeze scent. And you get 10 of them. I don't need that many more. It's going to be pretty much for next year, but I like to make sure when I come here in the spring, I have garbage bags. And I had to have coffee filters, so I wouldn't have coffee this morning. For 2 days, I used a paper towel. I thought I had more, but I didn't. Let's see. What else did I get here? Oh, I bought these little bottles of the nail art. You can see them better like that. And not for nail art, obviously. Well, no, I won't say obviously, but not for nail art. I got them to put on pocket letters. And I thought that they would be cute. As I'm like talking to myself here, right? I bought a box of Swiss Miss hot chocolate mix, which will be very nice for out here. Like things like coffee and stuff like that, I leave here. The stuff in the refrigerator and freezer, I take that all home and put it in my stuff at home. And then when we come out just for a weekend or something, try to cook all the food ahead of time so I don't have, to mess around with it as much. I was craving these and I did not have any. I usually buy big bags of them at Costco, but I had to get my, boy, they were crunchy up. Had to get my straws. I love these veggie straws. They're delicious. I bought 3 of these wreaths. I was extremely excited because I had these before. Last year I went and I lost them in my divorce. So I think I have 1 of them, but I need 3 because I have 3 front windows. And I found these again this year. They did not have them for last year. They didn't have them. I looked for a couple years. I didn't see them. They had a different kind, and I didn't like the way they looked. So I was lucky, and I got them. And I was very happy. I found the little Christmas trees, which I think I'm going to use out here. If we come out, around the holidays. But I'm not sure yet. I haven't decided yet what I'll do with it. Well, that was silly. But I've had, they've had these before. I know my daughter bought one for my grandsons and stuff like that. So they're a nice little tabletop tree to have. Certainly festive for here, And I've got all kinds of little ornaments. I used to have one of these that was broken, and I finally threw it out last year, I think. But I have all kinds of little ornaments. I have some vintage ones and everything, so that's kind of cool. I bought a vase because Ron bought me. I don't have any vases out here, and I have no idea why I bought this color. I just liked it. But Ron I told him to quit buying me huge bouquets of flowers, so he bought me 1 rose the other day, and I had to put it in a oil decanter that I don't use with flamingos on it, which is fine, but I didn't want to get it all gunked up with funky water, in case I ever want to use it. So I bought this for the flower. And I'm telling you what, you should see this rose. The stem of it is probably 1/4 of an inch at least. Oh, no, maybe 1/2 an inch thick. It's huge. I said it was like a branch. So anyway, I also bought 2 laundry soap, which are riding around in our truck. They were to go home, and my daughter didn't go to church, so they're still riding around in the truck. And I bought some 2 of the, I want to say they're banquet breakfasts. They're French toast, sausage, and maybe some tater tots with them. And I bought some syrup to go with those. And I bought 3 of those huge burritos. And I believe that is all I bought. And as you see, very little craft stuff, because you know why? They don't have much. The stickers are not good, and I mean, really and truly, they had hardly anything at the store I was at, and they are now putting out their Christmas stuff. So I'm on the lookout for the, I really want those deer that are glass. I want those very, very bad, because I think they're very pretty. So, enough of my update. Hope you love the very teeny tiny little haul. And thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I hope you have a great day. Stay warm if you're cold, and everybody, I hope everybody where they have no power, I hope it comes on in the next day or two. And I love you guys very much. I love all my people who honor me by watching me. And I want you to remember to always stay crafty. And I love you long time. Bye-bye, guys.